to spend some time here gathering some rocks and wood as much as I can, skirting around the desert to see if I can find a few trees along the edge of it, such like, and then towards late afternoon I want to start thinking about a place where I'm going to hole up for the night, which might well be on top of a store. Alright, let's see. I have how much yucca? I've got 52. Alright, recipes, yucca juice. Maximum is, okay, I got 2 jars. Alright, mix that up. Quaff a batch of that, and it will help my stamina. Let's see, this will help stamina a little bit too, and give me +3 on the fullness. So it's worth 3 food, basically. And it's free, because you get 2 of them for every cactus you knock down. Alright, yucca juice. That's... oh. Yeah. Okay. Not a problem. Alright. See, that gives me some stamina. My hydration's coming up. Temperature's coming down. I may have to look into getting another mouse sometime soon because, yeah, this is... alright. Get rid of that. This, scrap that. Well, when there's room in the queue. Alright. I can't scrap it, drop it. Scrap that. Finish getting the stones. Some of those trees are in the cemetery. I'm not going in the cemetery just yet. Alright, map. Destroyed, burnt forest up this way. Let's see. What direction am I looking? Let's look that way. Let's head over in that direction. Okay. We'll check the car. We'll head through the edge of the town, or along the edge of town. Try to avoid folks at the moment, because a stone axe is not much of a weapon. Basically, I'm just wanting to get through here, because I'm figuring over that way I may run into, hopefully, some trees. Unless, of course, this thing is completely surrounded by huge amounts of desert. Anything in here? Repair kits. All right. Yeah, you can tell you're in a desert when you can see things like that. Oh, wait a minute. Don't want that. Part of what I want to do here is skirt the edge of the town just to find out how big it is. And I am still seriously looking for any place that has trees. Of course, I could bust up a couple of dozen of these and get a little bit of decent wood. It's like the man said, it's all about getting wood. Giggle, giggle. much have I got? It's 624. Oh, God, that's hardly any. But on the other hand, we have more feathers. And more yucca stuff. Yucca plant. You know, the one thing that I've always wondered is, shouldn't the yucca plant be where the yucca fruit comes from? I mean, pardon me for being ignorant, if I am in fact being ignorant, but, I mean, really, that's almost like saying corn comes from a potato plant or something. You know, why would yucca fruit come from a cactus when there's a yucca plant that it could come from? Does that make any sense? Probably not. That's okay. Alright, more wood. And it also looks like we're just about to one edge of town. Looting pain pills. What good is pain pills? I mean, they don't give you wellness. They don't restore your health. In fact, according to the XML files, they give you painkiller buff. The painkiller buff. The debuff is painkiller effect. You know, but what is that? That I can tell, they don't actually do anything. They just say they do something. Alright, how's this map looking? Alright, decent sized little town thing. Let's just continue heading all the way around it and get an idea of the size of the place and go from there. I'm going to continue avoiding the critters, zombie things, whatever. I'm going to try not to avoid bird nests. Alright, let's do something sensible here. Arrows. Craft all that I can. And after they finish crafting, then I'll make a bow. I would rather beat on a resource rock than pick up these little things. Oops, hunted. So let's move on. We don't overstay our welcome when we're not wanted. Ooh, I saw a mining helmet in there. That will come in handy. Alright. Ah, I have leveled up. Cool. Oh, come on. You gotta love terrain generation sometimes. Pardon the sudden mutage there. I do mute occasionally. I have something of a cough. And it's most annoying. It likes to appear right about the time, usually when I'm talking into a microphone. Don't care. Leave it. Get out of my way. There we go. Okay, we have, let's see, this water tower, another graveyard. There is working stiff tools. That's great. And what's this? Oh, this is that new car lot they put in. Great. And somebody has a stamina problem. So here, drink a drink. And I think my quest for an area with trees, well, I can't use it right now anyway. My quest for an area with trees is going to probably be, well, this is the road I spawned on somewhere around in here. So how about if I head that way and see what I find. Let's see, it's 14:44, so I've got plenty of time to do some looking around, see what I can find, gather some resources. And I've noticed that when you walk over a bird's nest, it seems to sound like you're walking over planks or something. Kind of odd, but I'll take it. Oh, great. Walk into some more cactus, why don't you? Trying to find back to the other end of that road. Go down that. Why am I looking? Okay. Where? Those will promote coolness. The rest of that can stay there. As everybody knows, wearing shades makes you cool. Hello? There's the road. Is that the road? It looks like a pathway. Well, it's in the right direction. Yeah, it is. Okay, it leads to the road. Hey, crawler. Hello, cactus. Get up here to the road. And go that way. Rawr. Okay, arrows are still being made. I managed to queue up quite a lot of them, but that's good because that has been improving my weaponsmithing skills. And I've probably already got enough feathers to do that many again. Yeah, and then some. Alright, I'm going to head up here, just kind of follow the road. Rabbit. Well, I'm not hunting rabbit. Oh, quit your huffing and puffing. Good night, Charlie. Although I will say, there is one thing about having had this bug come along a version or two back that changed my avatar into a female. At least if I have to hear somebody huffing and puffing and moaning, at least it's a female voice. If you have to listen to it, it's better to do it that way. I see trees. Perfect. Alright, right on the edge of the desert. This is excellent. Somebody's going to have to grow some stamina, that's for sure. Okay, potassium nitrate, great. Alright. Alright, I'm going to need... Where's my stone axe building capability? What am I missing? I shouldn't be missing anything. I've got one stone. Oh, good night. Well, gee. Where do you suppose I'm going to find some stone? All right, let's get another one cooking. Rid of that, switch to the new one with a higher quality on it. And I'm going to have to spend as much of the next couple or 3 in-game hours as I can breaking stone and breaking trees, and yeah. So in editing I will probably cut a bunch of that, because I know how excited it is to sit here and watch me hammering on rocks. Okay, let's see. I've got 1,000 wood, almost 500 plant fiber, got some wood frames making. I now have 233 arrows. Let's go ahead and finally queue up the wooden bow, which should probably be decent quality, and we can scrap that. 197 quality, excellent. All right. Okay, so now we have a weapon, and now it will be possible to fight some things if need be. Although, I still want to avoid it, frankly. Alright. Yeah, I'm going to need more wooden frames. There they are. I don't know what was that. What was with the favorite thing acting up like that. Make 20 more. Okay. And some more of the yucca juice, since there's enough jars to make a bunch more of that. I actually hit one of those things. Of course, I'm not sure I have a place to put it in my inventory. Okay. Alright. Eat a thing. And eat a thing. And scrap a thing. Alright. That's not what I actually meant to do. Just like dropping my axe was not something I meant to do. Alright, I am going to set up a situation for the evening. Let's see. 247, 2... Alright, we'll keep that one. I'm going to scrap that one. Where's my frames? Alright. Make me some more frames. About 50 more. Oh, please, come on. $50 more. Okay. Geez, I just noticed my mic was off. Hopefully not for very long. But I just noticed that it's getting towards the later hours of the day. It's 1800. I doubt seriously that I'm going to be able to find and pacify a place to go inside for the night. So instead, I've got a bunch of frames crafting. And I am going to do what is known in Minecraft as tarred pillaring up for the night. And I'm going to make it too wide on purpose. Oops, no, I didn't want that out there. Let's see. Yeah, okay. Oh, wait a minute. No. I'll leave the thing there, but I need to break some rock. Because I only have 124. I need to break a bunch of stone because overnight I plan to make a bunch of stone axes to improve the quality of my stone axes, because right now they're worthless. They barely work at all. And so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to collect as much stone as I can. And then I'm going to return to that pillar in the road, and I'm going to build it up, say, about 40 blocks tall and 2 blocks wide, because I not only need it to be able to support me, I need to be able to have it support a campfire as well, because I anticipate the temperature dropping overnight. It's at 69 now, and it will probably drop. And that way, having a campfire going, yeah. Oh, bloody cactus, hidden in the grass. Oh, here's another rock. Good. See, I clicked and dragged on that thing 3 or 4 times before I finally actually was able to grab a hold of it. I'm not sure what's going on. I think my mouse probably is aged somewhat. And unlike a fine cheese, mouse aging is not a good thing. Okay, 317 wood, stone. All right, let me get one more boulder here. Yeah. You're out of breath. Here, drink something. And make a thing. All right, drop. And collect. Okay, let's see. There we go. Yes, please find all of the cactus to step on. All right. Would you believe? You probably would. I was holding shift, trying not to fall off the edge. The problem is, in 7 Days to Die, holding shift makes you sprint. And that's okay. I actually have a use for 3 spaces up in the sky. And yes, I know there's this glitchy thing where you can do this thing with the cursor right on the edge, and if you do it just right, you get the ability to place another block down there. But that's all right. All right, speaking of blocks, let's get another 30. No, not 238, 30 going. Oh, for crying out loud. I went one too many. The theory behind this, the reason I'm doing this, is that if you're a good 30 or 40 blocks away from the zombies, they ignore you. They don't know you're there. And so, I am aiming to make that distance vertical. And especially since this is the evening of day 1, I will get away with it. All right. This will be the last of the frames that I make, but it should be enough. Yeah, this is probably not the most... It's a wasteful way to do this, and I don't care. And it's a cheesy way to get through the first night, and I also, further, don't care. It works, that's good enough for me. Alright, that'll do that. Alright, let's make the... Oh, well, wait a minute. Upgrade wood frames. Oh boy. No, not up here I'm not going to. Let's just make the campfire. Just pop it there. And, okay. Yeah. Throw a cooking pot in there. And bottled water. Cook up some bottled water. Take care of that. Let's see. Keep those made up, and then going over here to, actually no, stone shovels, because stone axe is 2 fiber, 2 plant, and 2 wood, so we'll make stone axes, and that's what I'm going to do to while away the overnight. Let's see, these can scrap for brass. And bullet casings, I'm going to go ahead and scrap them too. And the ones that I can't scrap, I'm going to toss them overboard. And call it wasteful if you will. Maybe it is. But early on, I don't need them. Okay. I am now going to turn that off until it's cool enough that I need it. Oh, good grief. Have I actually broken something? Emitting spell, sprained leg. Okay, healing. Alright, no problem. I am going to commence building stone axes. Actually, a lot of stone axes. And I'm going to be tossing them overboard as well over the night. And come morning, I will have a decent stone axe making capability. And that's where I'm going to cut out. And we'll cut back in come morning. And we'll only cut back in, well, we'll cut back in come morning unless, of course, something interesting happens over the night. But if all goes well, nothing interesting will happen at all.